Oh, I see it recording stuff.
Good day, everyone. I am Sharon Porter, and welcome to Live TV. This is INLIVIAN's chat show where we get to know all about the great people that we serve and the resources that can help uplift the families that are the most vulnerable in our city. So today, it is my great pleasure to be joined by Shylene Santiago. Shylene is an amazing mom of 9 who homeschools, who also is an author and a language influencer. She is doing all the things. So thank you, Shylene. Thank you for joining us today.
Hi. Thank you for having me. Thank you so much.
Shylene, tell me a little bit about your journey and what brought you here to this point today.
Okay, so it starts all the way back to 2017 when my little boy Emilio was born. And when he was born, he had a congenitive heart defect.
Mm.
And the doctor came in. So he told me that there was a piece of valve that was informed and it was deformed and it hadn't fully developed all the way.
Wow.
So, and I'm just sitting here looking at Emilio because, he's my 8th baby. Like all my other babies were born healthy. And I'm like, whoa.
Wow.
Doctor told me, he said, we're going to have to monitor him. He's going to have to stay a little bit longer. And both of you guys are going to have a long road. So I want you to be prepared. Whew. So that was a lot.
Yeah.
So I had to make the decision on whether or not, because I was already working, daycare, and I had to make the decision. I'm like, do I keep working? Because I have to work to support my family. What is that going to look like? So I can be honest, I didn't even know what to do. But what I ultimately did, I said, you know what, Emilio, his health is way more important. So I decided to stay home with him. And the first thing I did was I called my caseworker. And when I told her what happened, we both were crying on the phone. And she was telling me how everything is going to be okay. We're going to work through this. I'm going to be there with you.
Wow. I mean, that is a tremendous story. First, I have to ask, how is Emilio doing today?
Doing so good. He's 8 years old. He's doing so good. Like, it's so crazy because miraculously, when I took him to one of his doctor's appointments, they were like, it grew back. Like, the doctors were stunned. They were like,
yeah,
looking at me like, showing pictures of his heart and the artery, well, the valve, it grew in like it was supposed to. So
that's wonderful. That's wonderful. All right. So so tell me, right? What inspired you to become a language influencer and an author? And what is a language influencer?
So a language influencer, I technically made that up. Okay.
I love the creativity. I love it. I love it.
I had to, I wanted to give myself a title because I was like, wait a minute, okay, I'm not a bilingual teacher. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that I'm fluent in any language or anything like that. I say, you know what? But I help influence what we do. We're influencing children and families to get excited about learning different languages. So I'm like, that's when me and my daughter Rosie came up with it. We were like, we're influencers. I'm like, yeah, for foreign language. So, but how all that started?
Yeah.
My daughter Anita, she was going to school at the time, and a couple of her friends were getting bullied because they didn't speak English well because they spoke different languages. They were from other countries. So she was like, hey, she came home and she was like, Mom, I'm not going to beat nobody up. I'm just going to, you know what, Ma? What I'm going to do is I'm going to do something even better. She said, I'm going to learn my friends' languages and I'm going to go back to school and I'm going to show everybody how cool it is to be bilingual. And I'm like, I'm sitting here like, okay, girl, okay. And she was like, well, we going to learn different languages. And I'm like, oh, she didn't put me in it now. She's like, we're going to learn. I said, we're going to learn? She said, yes. I'm like, whew, okay, well, I'm already at home with the baby. So I'm like, okay, fine. Let me go ahead and figure this out. So I went to YouTube University And I started to learn all of the different languages, Japanese, Swahili, and I think we had German at the time.
Okay.
So I went to YouTube every day, and it's just the basics. I just took the basics of each language, turned it into a song, wrote it down, and then taught my children.
Cool, let's sing in French. We thank you, arigato gozaimasu in Japanese.
So then I'm like, wait a minute, we're already musical people, right?
Right.
What did Stevie Wonder say? Music is the language that we all understand.
Absolutely.
Wait a minute. Habari and shikamo. Let me put those together. Habari and shikamo, because they both mean hello in Swahili. So I said, you know what? And my kids can be my backup singers. I said, Habari and shikamo. And then in the video, they're like, Mommy, means hello, means hello. And I said, you know what? We got something, y'all.
Yes. Yes. That is wonderful. I mean, your daughter has an amazing spirit. That is fantastic. I love to hear a little girl with that much fire, and she used her brain, right? She used her critical thinking. And what happened when she went to school and started teaching?
So when she went to school, because she told me exactly what she was going to do. She said, Mommy, I'm going to go in and I'm going to be singing the songs that we learned at home. I said, so you just going to walk in and sing the song? She said, yep, I'm just going to walk in. Konnichiwa means hello. Genki desu ka means how are you? Watashi wa genki desu. And she said, everybody was looking at me. And then she said, my teacher was like, go on, Anita, keep going. What are you saying? And she was like, I'm speaking Japanese. And this is for her Asian friend. And he was sitting in the back and he was looking like,
oh,
still singing, you know what I mean? And
yeah.
I learned this language so that my friend can feel more comfortable. So
that is amazing. And now you all have become authors and you're writing your own language books.
Yes. So basically what we did is because we started to make videos. We wanted to make videos so people can see us learning the languages. That's why we got our YouTube channel, Multilingual Stars Homeschool, because we wanted people to see us learning the languages. Even if we messed up, we still wanted to be able to show people, like, you could do this just like we can. We put it in the book because we were like, who is it? Toni Morrison? She said, there is a book that you want to read and it has not been written yet, then you must write it. So I said, wait a minute, there are no language books. Where are the language books? There aren't none geared towards us, geared towards we learn, geared towards, you know what I mean? How we give our greatness to the world. So that's where creating the books came from.
So now tell me, how has your cultural background shaped like your perspective and your voice? Okay. Because this is an amazing spirit that everyone doesn't have. So it's coming from somewhere.
Well, in my family, we're a mixed up family. I'm Afro-Latina. So I have Dominican, Puerto Rican, African American, and I basically embraced it all. I embraced every part of it. So when I was growing up, of course, I was doing some salsa, you know what I mean? Yeah. Listen to reggaeton and collard greens at the same time. You know what I'm saying? That's what set me up, because my auntie, you know, she's passed away now. She made sure, she said, we have these roots and we have to be able to have pride in who we are.
Yeah.
In both cultures.
I love it. So tell me, how has having access to affordable housing, how has that allowed you to pursue these goals? How has that helped you to homeschool? Tell me what it's done for you.
Oh gosh. Being able to be secure and comfortable, it puts me as a mother, it puts me in a different mindset. You know what I mean? It's like, it's a peace, because when it comes to homeschooling, you know, homeschooling is basically what you make it. I know a lot of people get this, you know, they think homeschooling is this way or homeschooling is that way. And it's like, no, And see, that's where INLIVIAN came in and helped me grow into who I am.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy how it all works together. It all works together to create who we are, to help us with our purpose. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So able to have this blessing has greatly like helped push me into my purpose. It gives me and my children a sense of security. You know what I mean?
That is heartwarming, and that's why we get up and we come to work every single day. Tell me, what message do you hope your readers and your followers take away from your story?
Persistence, determination,
Yeah.
prepared. Always be prepared. You never know whose life you're going to impact, and always walk in your authenticity. Always. So I'm hoping they get that from me.
And so, what would you tell either residents or other voucher holders? What would you tell them to encourage them in their journey?
Whew. Okay, so I wrote this down.
Okay.
Because I really wanted you guys to actually understand and really feel exactly what you guys have done for me.
Okay.
So, INLIVIAN's mission to change the narrative is very personal to me because I am living proof that when opportunity meets determination, transformation happens. I didn't just receive financial support. I received a chance. I received a blessing to build something bigger than myself. INLIVIAN's investment, because see, they're investing in me. INLIVIAN's investment has helped me turn my purpose into action. Because of their support, I'm able to raise my children a lot better in stable housing. I'm able to grow as an author, an entrepreneur, an educator, while building a mission that will serve generations. Because you got to see, this is bigger than us.
Yeah.
Get what I mean? But the true impact, it goes way beyond what I've created. INLIVIAN has helped me break barriers. You see, your belief in me has helped me so much. And it is shattering the stereotype that families like mine are limited by our circumstances, because we're not limited. You see, INLIVIAN didn't just fund a project. They invested in impact through me. They invested in a mother of 9, and a leader and a woman committed to uplifting families that have been overlooked for far too long. You see, with the support from INLIVIAN, I am not just changing the narrative, I'm rewriting it right now. I am building confident readers, multilingual thinkers, and future global leaders by what I've created with the support and love from INLIVIAN. And I am proof that when organizations like INLIVIAN invest in people like me with a purpose, that we don't just rise by ourselves, we bring our entire community with us. We in this together.
We are. And I'm going to tell you, on behalf of every single person who works in this organization, you bless our hearts, because this is what we get up for. Everyone who works here is mission-based, and this is why we do it. And I want to thank you for sharing it. I'm so glad I have it on tape, because I'll get to play it for everyone in this organization. And thank you. And you're welcome. And thank you. I'm so excited for what's to come in your future, what's to come in your children's future. The sky is the limit, and we are happy to have played a small part in it. And thank you for that. And so before we leave, just tell everyone what your social, they can follow you.
Oh, okay. On my social media platforms, so on TikTok, we are Learn a Language for Fun. And on YouTube, we are Multilingual Stars Homeschool. And on Instagram, we are Learn a Language, the number 4 Fun. But if you look up Multilingual Stars Homeschool, we're the colorful family.
All right. We're going to find you. Shylene, thank you so much for spending this time with us. Thank you for sharing your story. And I am so honored to have met you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You have a beautiful, blessed day.
You do the same. Take care.
Our INLIVIAN is your INLIVIAN. Visit us at INLIVIAN.com.